Hey guys, so Wonderful Objects has arrived. Yay. There was a delay with it. There was something that they were waiting on that extended out the shipping for it. But my Storyteller box is here, and I'm really excited to see what adventure we go on this time. If you're unfamiliar with Wonderful Objects, it's kind of a different kind of subscription box. It is something that includes curated items and that sort of thing. But what they do is, instead of it just kind of being a bunch of random items put together, what they tend to do is tell a story with their items. So what they do is, a few weeks before the actual boxes get sent out, they send out a teaser that sets the story of what is going to be coming in the box and what kind of adventure you're going to go on with the box. So if you haven't seen the teaser for this particular box, the link is down below. Go check that out first and then come back and take a look at the box with me. But let's go ahead and get into this. Now, I thought that I had subscribed for a year. I thought that I had actually canceled it, but I just got a renewal notice, so apparently I didn't. Whoops. This is a pricier box. I will let you know that ahead of time, but you also want to know that it's a quarterly box, not a monthly box. So if you pay for the full year, you might get a little bit of a sticker shock when you do that, but you also want to kind of break it down into understanding that it's every 3 months, number one, and that the quality of the items and the size of the items are going to be a little bit heftier than you would have in, like a monthly subscription box. It's a little cheaper. Also, remember that you're kind of paying for the experience as well of the storytelling. So again, it's not going to be a bunch of just kind of random things thrown into a box together. There's a story, there's thought behind why each item is placed in there, and that's a little bit of what you're paying for as well. I do believe that they also have a children's version of this, so if you're looking for something fun to share with your kids, and to kind of spark their imagination, that might be a fun option to look into. So without further ado, let's get into this time's adventure. Let's find out where we're going and what we're doing. So you usually get a letter from the person who's sending you on the adventure. So open me first, and it's got that little sealing wax on it. Oh, I feel something in here. I feel an actual key. We actually have a key this time. Sometimes it's just an image of a key. Alright. Here is our adventure. What if, and that's how a lot of these adventures start, what if you found a hidden door? Step through, the room awaits. You have found the entrance to Legacy. Take this key in hand, place it in the lock, and firmly turn it 3/4. Those who walk this way with you know that whatever their great talent may be, it will be magnified here within these walls. Enclosed are your wonderful objects. This all exists for what you will create. No matter how small, ripples in the pond will alter the surface of everything. Fear not, tremendous secrets and discoveries anticipate your hand. The guild will be your guide. This day you are reborn a keeper. There you go. And then the back has a spoiler card, which we're not going to look at right now. We're going to take our key and we're going to unlock the paper here and find out what our wonderful objects are this time. So the first thing we have up is a print, Exaltatio v Essentiae. I don't know what that means. It looks like it is a print with like a bird in the bottom. I don't know. That's item number 1. All right. We have a bundle of letters and some other stuff in here. It's tied with twine. Let's find out. Guild of Keepers. It's tied so pretty, I won't be able to get it tied back around that way. All right. This says, Dear one, how I wish you were not reading this. It grieves me to say that if you are holding these words. It would seem as though my worst fears have come to pass. The shift I have felt prickling about the back of my neck has rung true, and the sleepless nights would all make sense to me now were I there to ponder them. Last Tuesday marked the beginning of this end. I witnessed a blue mountain crumble away into dust. Then the half-formed flames that have leapt under the door each night in the moments before dawn. All of this fading from reality as soon as the moment passed. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I have by now destroyed this letter while clucking disappointedly at my own propensity for doom. That it was only the moon. I long for a smooth transition for us both, but as this night creeps to a close, the ache deep in my bones tells me I've no more time. Oh, this is sad. The day I became a keeper was a day like any other. I had noted a feeling of being at odds with the world for weeks, of being pressed in on all sides by a great awakening. The same awakening you are feeling now. My peripheral vision has begun tugging with the outline of a door, only to disappear when I tried to focus on it. It was the same for the keepers before me. So it has been for you. I tell you as I was told, the door will not pass beyond the veil until you are ready. Our room's previous keeper appeared in a bright flash to help me absorb this new reality. It was she who placed the key in my hand and gently ushered my quaking heart towards a lock that was at once both there and not there simultaneously. I remember the warmth of her touch at my back, the steadying breath I took, and the steel of determination I felt travel the length of my spine. I am not ready to leave you. I am not ready for the flames of an ending when a new beginning is yet to crest the horizon. Even now the scent of smoke drifts about the room and the edges of the world begin to smolder. Take courage, whatever comes. My spirit will be with you always. Step through. Helene. Helena Mira Evanor is who this is from. So there you go. There's our setting, and it's very like sad and dramatic and stuff. And then inside, along with the letter, is all kinds of things. So we have like some, I'm not going to read through everything here, but here's like drawings and additional notes. I'm going to read these later, but we have some additional notes on things. And then we have what looks like it's part of a journal page, including the key, a picture of the key there. And then we have what looks to be a map of the room. Oh, it's the British Museum. It's kind of like a blueprint. Very, very cool. And then we get into the actual stuff. That's just all the storytelling. But first, we have a wooden box with a latch. And inside, we have something that indicates that it was made in India through fair trade. And then we have a card in here alright, so there's a big note in here that's supposed to be like my transition thing. I'm going to read that later because there's a lot in there. And we still have a lot of things to go through, and I'm running out of battery. So let me show you what we got in here. So aside from the box, we also got an apothecary bottle with, it looks like a bulb or something in there. I don't know what's in there, but that's kind of neat to put on a shelf. So we got that. And we got another one sealed with a different colored wax. Oh, there's papers in there. I don't want to take those out, so I'm not going to take those out because they're secrets and I don't want to let them out. So the sealing wax has different emblems on it. This one looks like it's got a compass on it. And then this one looks like a snake. Alright, so we got 2 apothecary bottles and chocolate Zen Bunny regenerative farming. So it's a 70% dark chocolate bunny. We'll have that later. And we got some Jacobsen Salt Company hand harvested sea salt. Ooh. And a little tin. That's kind of neat. And we got some little scissors. These are really cool, and they actually look like a bird. So, little like cuticle scissors or something. Look at that, that's neat. This would be really cool to put on a chain. I like that, that's cool. I think that might be my favorite item so far. We also have a little golden spoon. It's kind of heavy. Maybe for the sea salt. And, oh, this is heavy. And we have 2 more items. Is this it? Make sure there isn't anything in there that I've missed in the Rick Rack. Nope, that's it. Okay. So the other remaining two items in here. One is a little jar that looks like it might have a powder in it of some kind. Vanishing Cream, Chamomile and Aloe Daily Moisturizer. Very cool. Very nice. Very light scent and a very full jar. Always appreciate that. And the last very heavy item in here looks like it might be some sort of candle well. Yes. Ooh, it's like a little marble candle seller or something else. You could probably use it as like a mortar and pestle kind of thing. Oh, it's a salt bowl. I see. Got it. Labels are good. So it's a salt bowl for your salt stuff, and there's the spoon that goes with it. So I actually have some pink sea salt from Hawaii that's just in a bag right now, but that might be a good place to house it on the counter so that we actually use it, because I forget to use it because it's out of sight, out of mind right now. So that is the Wonderful Objects box experience. This video is a little long because I did read that letter, but as you can tell, there's a lot more of the written element to read and indulge in. And again, that's because this is a box, it's more of a storytelling thing. So it's intended for you to take some time and read through the story and figure out how these different elements fit together and why they were chosen to tell this story, what part do they play in the overall story. So if you are a person who likes objects that have a meaning behind them and that can tell a story, then this might be a fun box for you to consider exploring. It is a box that is as much about the story as it is about the items inside. So I really enjoy this box, and I will certainly enjoy bringing more of them to you. In fact, I actually have one that's an older box that I haven't unboxed yet because I lost the teaser for it. I don't know where it went. And I kept holding on to the box because I didn't want to open the box because I hadn't done the teaser yet. But I'm starting to think I may never find the teaser. It may be lost forever. So I might have to just open the box and skip the teaser. I'm so sad. Anyway, if I do ever get around to doing that one, I will definitely film the box for you so you can see what the box holds, even though I'm a loser and I lost the teaser. Yeah, so anyway, take a look for that if you're interested in seeing that. I may get that up soon. But otherwise, I am actually going to go and spend a little time exploring the rest of the information that came in this box and kind of get lost in my wonderful objects for a little while. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.